Hi, Nana's thinking of you. This book is like the Pout Pout Fish, but it's called The Worry Worry Whale and the Classroom Jitters. Do you know what classroom jitters are? Jitters are when you're nervous. That's jitters. So he must be nervous about the classroom. The Worry Worry Whale. I think I'll like this because I like Pout Pout Fish. If you think you know the answer, go ahead and raise your fin. Whenever Willa heard these words, her worries would begin. This must be Willa. There's the teacher. The answer might be in me, but I always take too long. And what if they all stare at me? I know I'll get it wrong. She shrank down small and wished to be somewhere else instead. When her teacher's eyes encouraged her, she quickly shook her head. Her teacher didn't call on her. Phew, not today. But then circle time was wrapping up, she heard her teacher say. It isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and grow. Back home when school was over, Willa talked to Mom and Dad. I'm scared when I get called on. I get quivery and sad. Her parents held and hugged her. That's a very common feeling, but with time you can befriend it so it doesn't leave you reeling. This takes practice. Her parents seemed very understanding. They sat down on the carpet. We can practice what to do. Willa, you're the teacher. Oh, yay, I'll call on you. So Willa's going to pretend to be the teacher. And Mom and Dad are going to pretend to be the students. First, Willa took attendance. Then after that was done, she said, Mom, are you ready? What is 1 plus 1? Do you think Mom knows? Mom began to answer, then she stopped and she froze. She took a deep, calming breath to help her feel composed. I know the answer, but my thought just swam away. Can I have some time to find it? Would a pause be okay? Of course, said Teacher Willa. The answer in Mom's head just needed time to settle. In the meantime, Willa said, it isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and grow. In the gentle space provided, Mom remembered what she knew. Eureka, she said happily. The answer is 2. That's right, said Teacher Willa. Mom's turn was now complete. Next, Dad, here's your question. What did dinosaurs eat? Do you know what dinosaurs ate? Dad looked a bit uncertain. His tail may have slumped. Then he smiled and admitted, I'm a little bit stumped. My answer's only partial, and it might not be the best. If I tell you my ideas, will you help me learn the rest? These are some of his ideas. Pizza? Hot dogs? What is that? I don't know, can't tell what that is. What is that? I don't know. Balls of green or leaves. What do you think dinosaurs ate? Of course, said Teacher Willa. Dino history was immense. Exploring it together, though, would help it all make sense. It isn't always easy to share the things we know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way we learn and grow. So Teacher Willa is being very patient, isn't she? Dad told her what he knew and the questions that he had. The three of them did research. Dino facts made them glad. When practice class was finished, Willa's students felt prepared. We learned a lot, Willa. Me too, she declared. The next day on her way to school, Willa felt less worried. Her strategies would help if getting called on left her flurried. Look at this school bus. It's a submarine. I'll take the time I need if my thoughts all swim away. If I'm wrong about the answer, I'll remember that's okay. It isn't always easy to share the things I know, but ideas, thoughts, and questions are the way I learn and grow. Circle time was starting. They were ready to begin. Her teacher asked a question, and Willa, look at that, they're all watching the teacher. And Willa raised her fin. So she had an answer, didn't she? Yeah. Well, it was a little scary talking in front of your whole class, but if you don't have the right answer or if you don't have the full answer, that's okay. That's how you learn. You make mistakes and you ask questions, and that's how everybody learns. That's how Nana learns. That's how Grandpa learns. That's how you'll learn. Thanks for listening. I love you guys. Mwah.